Faustus in Africa, set in a time of great political compromise as we live in now, is about what is the price of your soul? How much are you prepared to sell your beliefs, your dignity? What is the price of all of that? It's based on an old legend. Faustus sells his soul to the devil because he wants to enjoy his life. He has studied philosophy, he's studied religion, and yet he hasn't found any happiness. So the devil comes along and says, well, I can give you what you want. If you want women, if you want possessions, if you want wealth, I'll give it to you. But when you say you are happy with it, then that's when I have won and I'll take you to hell. So that's the basic framework. We set our play, our version of this story, in an office of the devil set in Maputo in the colonial period, 1930s, just to remove it a little bit from now, but you can get all the parallels when you watch the show. In this office are a whole lot of workers counting money, because the devil prints money for the government, and they decide that God phones in to the devil's office and says, I've got this guy down there who I know is really good, and you'll never be able to corrupt him. So God and the devil make a bargain whether who's going to win for the soul of Faustus. And our story plays out along those levels. He gets his women, he gets his wealth, and yet he does say, I'm happy, but he has destroyed the continent in his time. He has mined the minerals, he has gained the women he wants, and yet, and so he's created havoc. But he says, I'm happy, and the devil comes to take him down. But the new emperor of Africa says, we need you people with this level of imagination. You poisoned our streams, and now we need your expertise to design our irrigation schemes. So it's about political compromise as well. Who out of that batch of people who've sold their soul can you put in government now? So in the piece we have lovely music by James Phillips, the late James Phillips, Warwick Swinney, and puppets by Handspring Puppet Company, which is our company. I'm puppetry director and designer of the set and everything. 7 actors, stroke puppeteers, 17 three-dimensional puppets, a whole lot of shadow puppets, but also humans and actors playing in the same story. The original writer of the text of Faustus is Goethe, Wolfgang Goethe, from the late 17th century in Germany, but it has been used many times by many writers. In this case, William Kentridge, the famous South African artist, filmmaker and theatre maker, has adapted the Goethe text with new poetry by Lesego Rampollekeng, South African poet, to add in the bits of the German text that we've cut out, because the original ran for 6 hours, ours runs for 1 hour and 40 minutes.